actually happened was that I was winning. I and my team were actually winning, and we found out that the LGA, APC LGA chairman already had some talks with him, and they were snatching ballot buses everywhere. And they met us at the collation center where my collation officer was, and they chased them out of the place. And after chasing them out of the place, they manipulated the results. I just want the masses and the people to know that I won the election in Owerri North. And despite the open vote buying, they were buying votes massively. Despite all the votes they were buying, we won the election. We've collected all the results. We have everything, and we've calculated all our votes, and we won massively and with a landslide. And I think the person they declared winner is coming a distant third or fourth. I think they should declare me the winner of this election.
The election in Owerri Municipal took place and almost 80% peaceful, except in some pockets of areas where there was fight and wobbles by the APC group. We want to condemn totally their act and their behavior. From what we are seeing, we have not seen much doctored results in our result sheet on the IREV. One of the result sheets that was doctored is the result sheet of the APC, the good result sheet of the APC chairman of Imo State, where I was winning him with 50 votes, and they now manipulated it. I'll send the video to you so that if you want to show it to the world, you show. They now cancelled it on the result sheet and changed it to 20 and gave themselves 68. It is very clear. So what we're saying is that the election that was conducted on the 18th and those declared was declared in error. And by God's special grace, we are going to use the evidences we have to reclaim our mandate.
Well, let me start by saying that INEC compromised. The materials came to my place at about 11:30 a.m., whereas other places have started election. And I voted around 12 p.m. And I said to the press people that came to interview me yesterday that it was a calculated attempt to rob me of my catchment area. And then after that, I saw it clearly. The APC government were buying votes at the polling unit there, and the police were there. I reported, even when my people called me, because after my reporting, I went home and I called people, my agents, I said, go and report to the police. They reported to the police and they did nothing. Everybody in Owerri West is rejected. Everybody in Owerri West is rejecting the result. I mean, I'm calling on the authorities to look into it. To me, I think the best thing is total cancellation of all the election that was done yesterday. Let INEC come. Let the real people come and conduct the election afresh in Imo State, especially because yes, you saw what happened in Imo State. A candidate moving from polling unit to polling unit with armored cars. Where is it done?
Yesterday, by 9 p.m., what happened in INEC office Owerri North is something that cannot be even said or heard, because I would have been a dead man by now. It is only God that saved me. They beat me up. All the LGA APC chairman and the solar administrator of Owerri North. They came in with dogs and they pointed at me. They unleashed mayhem on me. They beat me up, dogs numbering about 30 and more. They beat me up, beat all our agents, sent them out of the local government. They never allowed the due process to be carried on by calling and announcing the election that was transpired in the polling units. I am calling on Nigerians, I am calling on the Labour Party, national, state, and local governments to rise up to this occasion and condemn this bad act of the APC in Owerri North. Because going by this way, I don't think that the people can come out again to vote. And no one has the right to disenfranchise anyone from voting.
Yesterday was a surprise to me because Nigeria, we are practicing democracy and not democracy. What I saw yesterday was democracy in the local government collection center, Owerri North local government headquarters. The elections in all the booths were so free and fair, no rancor, no problem. But during the time of calculating the votes together in the INEC office, there was fracas everywhere. The local government chairman of APC, my friend, he came in with thoughts and started destroying INEC properties, beating up agents of different parties. He first started that everybody should walk out, and the agents were arguing him, telling him that this place is for everybody, it's INEC office, this is a democratic system. In fact, they refused, and they started beating. They came the second one after beating their puppies, after beating them up. They came back the second round outside and started marching on people. They marched on Labour. By then, PDP agents have run away. ABGA agents ran away. Labour Party stood firm to defend their vote. And when they understood that that was Labour Party, they opened up their wrath on them and dealt with Labour Party decisively. My brother, that was not a democratic system. That was a democracy system that was meted on Labour Party agents yesterday at Owerri North local government headquarters. I want the INEC, the Nigerian people, the Imo State people, the world to look into that result, the results of yesterday. Udochukwu Ogomba of Labour Party, Owerri North, won the whole election. He won the election. Yes, there were booths where he lost and booths where he won. But calculate them together, you see that the overall result favored him. We have all the results, practical. We will present the results as at Wendy.
I am highly disappointed in INEC, both federal and state. I am highly disappointed in INEC. This is a broad day robbery by the INEC and APC ruling party. What happened yesterday is more than robbery. Because yesterday Labour Party was leading, and we thank God for the beavers machine they brought for this election. All the whole election conducted in Owerri Municipal, almost 85 or 95% of it was uploaded. But we are highly surprised by the INEC officials by declaring somebody that came third to be the winner of yesterday's election. Is totally unaccepted by us. This is a high level of crime that the INEC resident officer here is supposed to be arrested by now. For her to announce somebody that came third to be the winner of yesterday's election is unacceptable by us.
I must say that what happened yesterday was a shambolic outing. We are not yet free from what happened during the presidential election and what happened yesterday. Anyway, the materials arrived on time yesterday, and we were hopeful in the morning that it's going to go through very well. But at a point, it dawned on us that something is wrong with the system. INEC is not working their talk. For example, in booth 17, at the moment the counting started, APC Top came and beat everybody at hell, black and blue, scampered away with the whole material, both the ballot papers that were cast, the remaining one, the beavers. And up to now, there was no result for that particular polling unit. Booth 017. And it's one of the booths that gives us a lot of figures. And again, what hit us bad yesterday was that at a point we were supposed to go to the LGA to sign our result that emanated from the ward. We were told that we are not allowed to enter the headquarters to do what we're supposed to do as an agent. I'm the ward policeman agent, and I'm supposed to be there to look at the figures I put in it, to know actually what we scored at the polling unit was what they are entering into the result sheet. But it never happened. I didn't sign it. I didn't even see the result sheet. But the only solace I have is that I have the uploaded EC8A result in IREV. So that's the only concern we have. I don't know the figure that I put in there because I have all the figures in my work. For instance, I will give you party by party. Labour Party scored 1,071. They pulled 1,071 in the order of 1. Second is PDP. PDP scored 567. APC 202. Then APGA pulled a total of 164. So I wonder where they might find the figure from. And we will have sat down to collect our own result, personally waiting for us to cross-check what they have at the headquarters, but it never happened. We left there around 1 a.m. when we were told that it's not going to happen, there's no results, we will come the following day, only to hear this early morning that somebody unknown, the lady that made the announcement didn't even say I declare so and so. And they were saying that APC won. And my electorates, our supporters are not happy about it. I've been inundated with calls this morning. So I want the whole world to know that what they had over the news is not our result, and we can never accept it.
The LGA office was very, very unfaithful. Yesterday, after the election, we went to the local government where we are having our collection center to do the needful. Unfortunately, reaching there, the booth at Mkwaji, booth 17, which we are winning, we have 74 votes there. They changed it and gave us only 10, giving APC 625 votes. In Obon, which we are winning there, they give them all to 872 votes. So when they brought out the result of Amakoya, which we already have our own decent copy through our NJET, we eventually saw that the LGA chairman, Toli Imejirike, came there with some tours, security has feet, the police were there trying to intimidate the INEC staff, which I stood up and shared that list will not fly. Unfortunately, they messed with us, they beat me mercilessly. Some of my colleagues, some of them are in the hospital, they broke their leg, they sent us out of the collection center. That's what I know about this. In that yesterday, I cannot be able to speak until now. We don't know what they did. What I just watching in the news, trying to know that they have already declared the APC candidate as a winner. Why in our record, we find out that the Labour Party, Udochukwu Ogumba, have already matched with our record. So I'm asking the Nigeria government, the Imo State government, I don't know why equity. They say that equity, this election is free and fair, but they don't see anything free and fair. They say that we should go out and vote. The turnout of the masses is not as much, but I found that some places, what they accredited people not as much, but we find that their strength, the area they are putting their accredited voters and they are putting their strength to upload was very, very wrong. We even got the information at Ebu, at Christiana Hospital, where we are still winning all the Ebu, that they are still doing the same thing with us at Oji and Amakoya. So I want to let you people know on this press conference I'm doing today that
I wanted to speak on behalf of Labour Party in Nigeria that they did not allow us to participate in the collection center of that yesterday.